Sarah stood at the entrance of her old high school, her heart pounding in her chest as she watched her former classmates stream into the building for their reunion. She had avoided coming back to her hometown for years, unable to face the shadows of her past that lurked around every corner. But something had compelled her to attend this year, to confront the memories that had haunted her for so long. As she stepped into the familiar gymnasium, Sarah was immediately bombarded with faces from her past. Some she recognized, some she didn't, but all stirred up a whirlwind of emotions within her. She forced a smile, exchanged pleasantries, and tried to push down the rising tide of anxiety threatening to overwhelm her. As the night wore on, Sarah found herself drawn to a group of friends she had been close to in high school. They welcomed her with open arms, reminiscing about old times and laughing at inside jokes. But as the night progressed, the conversation turned to a particular event that had forever altered the course of Sarah's life. Flashbacks flooded Sarah's mind as her friends recounted the night of the junior prom, the night when everything had changed. It had started out like any other high school dance, with music and laughter filling the air. But then, a series of events had unfolded that had shattered Sarah's world and left her grappling with the aftermath for years to come. As the truth behind that fateful night came to light, Sarah felt like she was being torn apart. Betrayals were exposed, secrets revealed, and the carefully constructed walls she had built around herself began to crumble. In that moment, she knew that she could no longer continue to run from her past. With tears streaming down her face, Sarah made a decision. She would no longer be held captive by the shadows of her past. She would confront them head-on, acknowledge the pain and hurt they had caused, and finally begin the process of healing. As the night drew to a close, Sarah stood outside the school, looking up at the stars twinkling in the night sky. A sense of peace washed over her as she made a promise to herself. She would no longer be defined by the events of her past. Instead, she would use them as stepping stones to create a brighter, more authentic future. With a renewed sense of purpose, Sarah walked away from her high school, leaving behind the shadows of her past and stepping into the light of a new beginning.